Hi everybody, I'm Miss Morrow, your art teacher. Today we are going to make 3D animals. The 3D animals are going to be made out of newspaper, tape, and paper mache, and then you can paint it. My video is going to have to be broken up because I'm not going to be able to do the paper mache, the painting after the paper mache. So to begin, and this is my little animal, it's just tape and newspaper. It could be a dog or a wolf. Now, what do you need? Newspaper. Where can you find it? You know how people throw the newspaper on your driveway? That's where I got this from. Or go to a grocery store. This is recycled art. So if you already have newspaper in your house, even better. This is a bag of flour. I have a bowl of water. The only thing I bought was masking tape, and you can find this roll at the dollar store. So great, right? Okay, you guys. First thing is to think about what animal you want. So my daughter is making a bird, and this is a dog or a wolf. All right, let's get started. First, we need to understand we're doing 3D art. 3D stands for dimensional, three-dimensional. That means it sticks out on more than 3 sides. So you got the top, you got the bottom, and you got both sides. It's 4 sides. 3 or more sides is 3-dimensional. Got it? That means you're making sculpture and you're a sculptor, right? And you can do sculpture with other objects and material other than clay. So you guys, let's get started. All right, so we know 3D art, and we have this newspaper, but it's flat. How do you make 3D art with flat newspaper? I know. So we need to turn shapes into form. I teach my students, remember, the secret to drawing is knowing your line, shapes, and letters. So that's if you're drawing on a white paper and you're coloring or you're painting. It's flat, it's 2D. Remember, we're doing 3D, so we need to make it stick out. How can you make this newspaper stick out? I bet you know. Well, we need to ball it up. That's right, it's so simple. In order to make something stick out, you need to add more of the material and shape it and form it. Form is the key word. So if we think about a dog's head, this is whatever animal you want to do. Most animals have a head and a body. Think about all the body parts. The head, the body, the legs. This animal has 4 legs, a tail, some ears, and a nose and a mouth, which is together. So if we're drawing it, we're drawing those ovals and those circles, right? Well, we're making the forms. So what is the 3-dimensional form of a circle? Don't say a ball, it is a ball, but it's called a sphere. How do you make a sphere or a ball with newspaper, everybody? You simply ball it up. But we need to measure how much newspaper do we want. I think, and just based off of making that one, I'm just gonna use half of that. I'm gonna ball it up really, really tight. You're gonna get your masking tape out. You're gonna get used to using this masking tape, everybody. So with this masking tape, you need to know how to tear it. Pinch your fingers together, pinch and tear. And you can even tear off some strips and like put it on a table or something. Okay, so I am wrapping the masking tape around, and you want to wrap it all around different ways. You want to mummify it, like mummy is wrapped up with all the cloth. So you want to mummify it with masking tape, everybody. You can do this. And remember, the whole time we're doing this, I'm going to remind you, this is an art project. You're having fun. If you get frustrated and you run into a problem, it's like a science experiment. It's an experiment. You problem solve through it. All right, so here's my little head. It sticks out. It is not a perfect head. Plus, it's going to be an animal anyway. So, look, that's my head, like a little ball. Now to make the body. The body needs to be bigger than the head, right? All right, everybody. So we used half the sheet there. So we need to use the whole sheet. Here's the whole sheet. And you're going to ball it up. While you're balling it up, I need you to form it. Okay? Think about a potato, an egg, a football. So let's say this is a basketball circle form sphere for the head. And this is an oval football egg-shaped form for the body. So what I do next, I'm going to wrap it up with the tape. All right, everybody. And look, I'm keeping it on here and I'm just wrapping it around. And I'm wrapping it around. And I'm wrapping it around. And we're mummifying it. And you want to close in all the loose newspaper because you want it to be a tight form. So I made a ball. I made a body. So the sphere ball is the head. And here's the body. Where would it go, you guys? Would it go up here? Think about your animal. Look, it'll go like this. You see? That's where it was. All right, you guys. So we have that. Now, let's talk about the other body parts because I've pre-made some body parts. I have my 4 legs here. I want to go a little fast for you. But just to slow it down is we need to attach the head to the body. All right, everybody. I'm taking the tape. I'm touching, like I set the head on top of the body. I touch it, I press it down. Now, here's my new rule for you. Tape and tuck. Wherever there's a crack, look under our head, our neck, it goes in. I want you to stick the tape in there because we want it as realistic as possible. So I'm tucking it in and now I'm wrapping it around. And the longer the tape, the more you can wrap around to reinforce it. That's not gonna work, is it? So now we're gonna tape and tuck going a different way. All right? So now I'm going to put the tape on the top of the ball sphere and tuck it. And I'm gonna go around and bring it around and tape again this way. All right, now it's wobbling to the side. It's still not ready yet, everybody. So I'm gonna tape and tuck it going in on the side this way. All right, this is a great project for maybe 3rd grade and up. They have to have a good attention span, everybody. Okay, tape and tuck. I just tried this with my 4-year-old and even my 12-year-old. They didn't last. So if you really, really want to just, you have the patience, you stick with me because it's going to come out great. But all good projects takes a little bit of time and a lot of confidence and patience. All right, so it's on there. There's one last step. It's still moving. You don't want it to move. We're going to wrap it around like a scarf in the wintertime. All right? Okay, so I'm going to tape it. Look how I'm going to wrap it around, everybody. I'm wrapping it around, kind of pinching it in, wrapping it around. And maybe this loose part, I just kind of wrap it around here. That head is not going anywhere. Look at that. You can pause my tape anytime to stop and do the step, okay? All right. Now, what is the next step? We need 4 legs, a tail, because I'm making a dog. 4 legs, a tail, and a beak. All right, everybody. How do we make a leg? Turn that off. It's too loud. Go turn it off. It's too loud. All right, so I'm sorry, my little boy was walking around. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to tear this in half because we're making a leg. I want to show you how. You know I have one right here. I want to show you how. Whatever body parts you use, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot make it flat. You can't just say, Miss Morrow, I'm using the phone, see? Say hi, everybody. So look, it's flat. That's not good. It's not 3D. That's 2D, remember? So how do we make it stick out? Ball it up. It needs to have depth. Sorry, I got my dog and my 4-year-old coming around. But you know what? I am determined to teach you this project. We're going to make it happen. So you got to form it. In your mind, what do legs, what form or shape do you think it looks like? I always think about a hot dog oval because it's kind of skinny. So if you have to twist it, I want you to twist it. And if you can add a little foot and bend it, look. Okay, so there it is, like a little stocking or something. All right, imagine that you stuffed a sock. That's exactly what we need you to make, okay? So I'm gonna tape it, put it over here, come around. All right, now this tape is getting a little tangled, So it's not going to work. I had to break it off because it's really getting tangled here. All right. So I'm going to wrap it up again, but this little twisted piece, I cannot use it. So I'm going to tape over here. I forgot I put some tape on this box right here. So now I'm going to wrap it the other way. Having a fight with my masking tape. Masking tape is good though. I love to use it, and it's only $1 from the dollar store. So it's definitely good to use. Okay. So there we go, everybody. There's your little leg. See, look. Okay, so we need 4 of those. So remember, I want you to make it thick, okay? There we go. So you can pause this and make your 4 legs. And when you come back, we're going to talk about attaching it. So go ahead and pause it. All right. So if you are playing it, we're back. We have enough legs to add to our body. All right. So how do we get under here? Do you want to put it underneath like this? Do you want to put it on the side? I like to put it on the side. And then I kind of press it in. So I'm going to get my piece of tape. Watch how far over I put the tape, you guys. I'm going to tape it on top of the back of the animal on the top. See right here? And I'm going to put it, press it. I'm going to go around the leg and I'm going to come back up. See how I have it? Almost like a cast. Think about it, you have a sling or a cast. You go to the doctor because you broke your arm. So it's holding it in here. Now I'm just going to press the tape on there. Now I want to go a different way. I went to the side, around, and over like that. So now I'm going to go from the front down and around and up. You want to lock that tape all around. Remember, we're mummifying it. So now I'm going from the top. I'm going down. We don't want any loose newspaper or cracks to be showing. So now look, I went from here, tape, tape, tape. I came up, came over, tape under the belly. Now what am I going to do? I'm going to press and close in that masking tape. Look, that leg is not going anywhere. All right, we need to do it 3 more times, everybody. All righty. So here's the other one. I'm going to put it on this side, everybody. Let's talk about another vocabulary word called proportion. Is the leg too big for the body? Are all the legs the same size? Is it too small? You need to use that judgment. If you need to add in more newspaper for it to fit, like I really think that this leg is too short. Maybe it needs to go in the back. I don't know. It looks a little short. I'm going to try this one. All right, here I go. I got to do the same process. I'm putting tape on the top of it. Coming around. I need more tape. Let's try it this way. Coming around. Wrapping it around. Press it, press it. Tape it whichever way you have to, everybody, to get it to stick to your animal. Hard to get this tape off of this rope. Remember, this is trial and error. This is like a science experiment. Look, as long as the body parts are still moving, you did not tape it good enough. So let's see. I'm going to tape it on the back. Got to find all different angles to wrap my tape around this leg, connecting it to the body. All right. I think it's on there for now. It's holding on there. Look at it. I got 2 legs. Now we got to add the other 2 legs in the back. We could do this, you guys. We could do this. All right. Let's add these other 2 legs. All right. This looks like the shorter leg. Maybe you make it like it's standing out. I put it underneath the bottom, behind the tush. All right. So I taped it that way. What would be the next step? You're going to press that tape so it's, imagine you get wet from a water ride at a water park and you had on a t-shirt, then your clothes are going to stick to your body. We want this tape to stick to the newspaper. Let's think of what we're making right now, the skeleton. The newspaper are the bones. The tape is the skin, okay? So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to seal in this tape. This leg. This leg is going out. Look, it's standing up now, you guys. Okay, I have 2 legs because I made an extra one. Which one is longer? I'll do this one. All right, you guys, I'm a little nervous because this leg right here is actually, I think I put it on the back. It's actually kind of short. But remember, we can make it longer if we want by adding more newspaper. So let's see if Ms. Morrow needs to make the leg longer. Let's see, everybody. I put it behind. I'm going to start at the top of the head. Press it down on the neck, the back. All right. Because this got to connect. We got to get it to connect. It's part of this little body. All right. So that's the first step. Press down on my loose tape. All right. It's on there. So maybe it's walking or something. We'll see when we finish it. We'll see what we want our animal to look like it's doing. You are forming your own animal, everybody. I'm going to wrap it this way. Remember, you want to try all different ways to attach your body parts to this animal. All right, it's almost on there, you guys. I'm going to try it again another way. I think the tape is barely holding it on here. Maybe I go from here, and then I go around this way, come through here, and around this way. This head is getting bigger just by all the tape that I'm putting on here. All right, look, everybody. I made it stand up. Okay, now let's add the tail. The tail is going to be a little bit smaller. Think about a little hot dog, okay? So let's go ahead and tape this tail on here. All right, everybody. Let's tape the tail. Do you want it going up, going out? I want mine going out. So I'm going to start taping from the back of the head. This is how you reinforce it, right? Say reinforce. This is how you reinforce it like a sling or a cast. You got to start far away and then wrap it around or make it reach all the way somewhere else. That's how you can make sure it doesn't go anywhere. Alrighty. My tape is hard for me to find out where I left off, everybody. That's how you gotta tear a piece and then put it somewhere. Tear a piece and then put it somewhere. All right, which other way can I do it now? All right, so I'm gonna go underneath the belly. I'm gonna go around it, come through the legs. And when you start taping it going all different directions, you know what? It actually locks in and secures all the other body parts that you did too. Now, if you have a crack and you can stick your finger in there, then that means that you need to seal that in. We don't want any open cracks. Okay, everybody? I'm gonna sit up close so you can see. All right. So, we don't want any, let me move this over. Actually, this way you guys can see better. So we don't want any open cracks. So where are the open cracks? Right here. So look, I am going to go ahead and I am going. All right. I taped it underneath the tail on a little tush hiney. I'm gonna tear some of this tape. Now I gotta see. This is still looking like it doesn't want to stay still. All right, you guys. You know what? Look at my tape. I can stick my finger in here. We need to wrap it around like it's, you know what? I'm gonna add a nose real quick. Let's make a nose. How do we make a nose? If you don't know how to make something, just start balling it up and forming it. In art, sometimes the creative process is just you going with the flow and you're confident, like, I'm gonna try my best. So I just balled this up. Now I need to find some tape, put it on top. Now, tear it. Now I'm gonna start on the side of the face and go the other way. Go that way. Now mash that masking tape in, everybody. All right, so we got the nose and the mouth. Now we just need to make the ears. Okay, so how do I make the ears? So we know it needs to be like a triangle, but we're doing what? We are doing three-dimensional forms. Or it could be a square. So let's see. I got some more tape up here. Start right here. Go up. It's trying to roll over on me. Come on, ear. You can stick up. Go down on the nose. I tore some off. I want to form this ear some more. I'm going to wrap this around the ear. Form it. All right, there's one ear, everybody. Remember, if your tape is sticking up, try your best to flatten it down. All right, y'all, we need one more ear and we're done with our little paper mache animal. All right, this ear big enough? Let's wrap some more newspaper on it. Remember, you can always add more newspaper to it. All right, here we go. Oh, I gotta let go so I can tear. See, the masking tape gets caught everywhere, everybody. All right, we are done with part one of this video. Part one of this video is to create a three-dimensional animal with masking tape and newspaper. So there we go right there, everybody. All right, now it's time for the messy part, everybody. So I have my two dogs and my daughter's duck or bird. Okay, you guys, how do you mix flour and water together? Take off any jewelry, so I have on a watch, my little art watch. What you want to do is you want to tear strips of newspaper. So you want to tear some strips of newspaper. So I'm tearing them like this, actually skinnier, like this. So start tearing while I'm doing it. We're tearing together. We're tearing together. We're tearing together. I'm still tearing, you guys. You need some long strips because we're gonna actually do the same thing we did with the tape, wrapping it around. We're gonna do it with these paper mache strips. And paper mache is flour and water mixed together to make a paste. When it dries, it gets very hard. After that, we're gonna paint. All right? Alrighty. I don't wanna use magazines. I wanna use newspaper. So, remember, I didn't mean to do that. I'm trying to do strips, but the newspaper won't work with me. Okay, let's start from here. Let's see if I can do skinny strips because I really just want to do skinny strips, everybody. See, these are fat at the end. So maybe I'll turn it this way. Okay. Alrighty. Almost done. And maybe I will tear that in half and then tear it again. All right, look at all these strips and small just made, everybody. All right, now it's time to mix in. This is all-purpose flour and a bucket of water. I'm actually gonna pour some of this water out because I don't really want too much water. All right, this is gonna get messy. So make sure, like I have this plastic on my table. Make sure that you have on an apron or a t-shirt, some clothes that you don't want. And it's nothing but food. It's like making pancakes. That's exactly what it's like, making pancakes. All right, guys. Hudson, Holly, I'm making a video. My kids are being monsters in the back if you can hear it. All right, so now we're gonna lay it across. I think I did too much. All right, so now is the part you stick your hands in. All right, Hudson, Holly, come here. I want my kids to see this. But remember, just like making pancakes, flour and water. Okay, come sit over here. Holly, come on over. Okay, you don't have to. I'm just getting messy. Okay, so remember, flour and water, and you're gonna mix it together. Holly. And it's gonna get stuck to your hands. I want you to see this part. I just want you to see this part. Don't fall, Hudson. All right. You guys don't have to do it, but I want you to see it.
I want to do it.
Okay, so if it's too, so I call it gook. But if it's too, it's paper mache. I think I put too much water. It's just like making pancakes. Like if I were to put this in a skillet, we could make some pancakes.
Let me do it.
Okay, hold on. I need some more water. See that cup right there? Look, pour some in there.
Where?
No, the red cup right there.
What cup?
That red cup right there.
Oh, right there?
No, the red cup. Hudson, pick up the cup. Right here.
Oh.
Pick it up. And pour some water. I'm going to tell you when to stop. Just a little bit.
Okay, a little bit.
A little bit more.
I want to touch it.
A little bit more. Well, you're going to paper mache your animal.
Oh.
Wait, hold on.
Get out.
A little bit more.
Get out.
Pour some more water. So, y'all, this is the messy part.
Ew.
And so, what you want to do, thank you. Pour some more in there.
Water.
Yeah.
That's a lot of water.
Some more. Some more. I'm going to have to pick it up. All right, you guys. So now it's more water than it was flour. Don't fall, baby. Scoot your chair up for mommy. All right, you guys. So you take one strip and you stick it in here. You wet the newspaper and you get the paste on there. You get the flour on there, right? All right, now what you're going to do is you grab your animal. Hudson, here's your dog. Here's Simba. Okay, we got to wrap the newspaper and we need to do it in little pieces. Yeah, you're going to get wet. We got to wrap it around. Now the trick, everybody, you got to get this flour to be on it. The trick is you don't want any wrinkles. You want to act as though you went to the water park or you watering the grass and you got wet, or it started raining outside, you got wet. What are your clothes going to do? Your clothes are going to stick to this, to your skin, right? So you want it like that all the way around. We want to do like 2 layers. All right, here's another one. You stick the newspaper in there.
Yeah, good.
All right, then we wrap it around. And sometimes if you don't have flour, you can use just regular glue. And this is going to take a whole day to get dry, everybody. Paper mache is fun, but it is messy. Hudson, I want you to get down and scoot your chair up.
Okay.
Come on over. Hudson, stop. You're dropping it.
Okay, sorry, Mommy.
It's okay. You have such good manners. Mommy will help you. Okay. I'm getting this all over. Can you please come help me, please?
Okay.
My daughter, my 12-year-old is going to help me out because I had to stop because you're wasting it all over.
Yeah.
And it's going to get hard. I need you to straighten this chair out, Holly. Thank you, Holly. So this is my 12-year-old Holly. No, see, he needs to be as close to me as possible.
Whoa. Ow.
All right, you guys, wherever you do this project,
Okay.
oh, Lord, I dropped the whole animal. You know what? There are no mistakes in art. All right, phones are down. Phones are down. You're doing an art lesson, Holly. Phones are down. And you're going to wrap this around your animal. But you don't want a big piece like this. Yes, Holly. Just hurry up because I want you to be able to paper mache your animal. All right, so I wrapped it around the leg. Hudson, are you wrapping it around?
Okay, I am.
Yeah, you making a big mess. I'm
You
gonna
got
have
a
some.
big mess.
He said I'm making a big mess. I guess I'm gonna have some cleaning up to do after this. I can't believe I dropped my animal in the paper mache bowl. It has to be slick. I'm gonna have to help you, Hudson. Parents, if you have a little one, you're
Yeah,
probably laughing
Grandma.
at me, but
Yeah, Grandma.
you're gonna have to help them. I gotta stick it in between the legs like putting on a diaper, Hudson.
It's a diaper. That means
You don't wear a diaper anymore. You're 4.
before. But I have a diaper.
Oh, your cousin Maya. Okay, you guys,
Maya,
I'm sticking it in between the ears. You remember, you want it to dry. It's gonna dry the way you leave it, so you need to make sure you put it on and you flatten it up. Everybody say flatten it up. It needs to
Flatten it
stick.
Stick.
Very good, Hudson. You just playing in it. He loved to get wet. and messy.
No, you gotta do it.
No, you have to put it on your animal.
Okay.
You have to cover it with newspaper, baby. All right. So if your animal is tiny like mine, you really do need some little pieces. I remember one time in the 4th grade in Detroit, Michigan, Duffield Elementary School. Miss Morrow was in the 4th grade, and my teacher's name was Miss Moreland. And she had us do a paper mache statue. It was bigger than us. And if you can imagine, we had to make some big pieces. We were working on this all the time. That statue is probably still up somewhere in that school. So, Hudson, you got to wrap it around. I'm going to put mine right here so I can help you, Hudson, okay? All right, hold on. Let me help you. Okay. No. Do not go in there. Look, Mommy's going to help.
Okay.
And you got to rub it.
Get
Your animal. You have to get your hands dirty. All right, so we stick this in here. Look, I'm going to lay it on here.
Okay.
But once it's on there, you don't move it. It has to stay on there. It's kind of like clothes. When you put on your clothes, do you take your clothes off?
Mhm.
No, not when you put them on. You leave them on.
Ah.
This is a bird. It's a bird. That's what you made.
But it looks more like a...
Do you want to add to it? Do you want to make the body bigger?
I don't know. I just can't tell.
That's you, Holly.
Say good job, Holly.
Good job.
Okay.
That's
What do
you,
you want
Holly. That's you. That's
What do you want to
you.
do?
Okay, so you take the strip and you stick it in there.
Okay.
Hold on. And you wrap it on there, but you gotta leave it on there. You can't keep moving it, Hudson. You have to wrap it on there and you have to press it flat. It's like if you get wet from the sprinkler, your clothes are gonna be sticking to
No,
you.
that's mine, Hudson. That's mine.
Okay, brother, sister now.
Ew.
Woof, woof. I'm ready. Okay,
Ew.
let's go bye-bye. Right now.
Okay, no, it's gonna dry. It's gonna get hard and we're gonna paint it tomorrow, you guys. All right, now I'm wrapping it around my dog's legs.
Okay.
Make sure it's no wrinkles, everybody.
Dry off.
Make sure it's no ring. This is paper mache. It's nothing but flour and water like you make pancakes. Or you can use glue.
Yeah.
You can use glue and water. It gets hard too.
With Vita. Happened.
Ew.
Hudson, we gotta wrap it around your leg.
That's an
I'm gonna have to do
ew.
Hudson's.
That's an ew.
Holly said, ew, because she doesn't want to get wet. That's why.
Icky.
She says it's icky. Do you think it's icky?
Yep.
But it's fun, right?
It's fun. Yep.
I want to make pancakes.
You want to make pancakes now? We got pancakes.
The
I can eat
pancakes.
some pancakes.
Me too.
Me 3.
Me 3.
Me too.
Hudson, how old are you?
3.
No, you're not.
3.
You had a birthday. You turned 4. Say, I am 4. Can you say, I am 4?
No.
You can't say that.
Okay.
Say, I am 4.
Nope.
It smells like pancake.
Woof woof.
It smells like pancake mix.
So, yeah, it's flour.
It's
This is what you fry some chicken with and make it crispy.
It's messy.
Messy.
Beep.
Okay, hold on, Hudson. We're gonna
Okay.
look. The skinnier, the smaller the
If
strips.
someone is
You gotta cover all of the masking tape, everybody.
Everywhere?
Yes. Cover the masking tape.
I help you?
Hold on, let's wrap it around your tail. Hudson, wait. Let mommy show you. Let mommy show you. You not letting me. Okay, look. We gotta go around and around.
Okay, me do
Hold on, mommy's gonna do this one. It's gotta go around. Wait, Hudson, wait, baby. Okay, I'm just gonna. Okay, let's try
Yeah,
this one.
toddlers don't need to do this.
They can do it with their mommy's help.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Now your tail is on there.
Impatient.
Now we're gonna do the legs. This is Simba. We're making.
Ooh.
We're gonna paint this tomorrow, so there'll be a part 2, boys and girls. You can see the Morrow family painting it tomorrow. See, we're giving Simba clothes. We have a dog named Simba, by the way.
He's asleep.
Oh, he is. Okay, don't wake him up. Please don't wake him up. Okay. So, Hudson, we got to give him clothes.
Mine.
Now, it can't wrinkle. It has to be flat. It's going to dry like that.
Oh.
I'm trying not to scratch my eyebrows because I got this stuff all over me. But it's fun. I think Simba, our dog, is gonna smell. I'm surprised he didn't get up. He's gonna try to eat this stuff. He probably gonna try to eat the table.
He hears you.
I think I'm about to go to the dollar store and buy another tablecloth after
Ooh,
this.
yeah, more Dollar Tree.
So boys and girls, remember
Okay.
that you need to be working on a tablecloth or a table that you can wipe this up. Because when it dries, it gets very hard.
That's Simba.
Yep, that's their brothers or their friends. That's Simba's friend. What should his name be?
Bob.
The TV just came on. Okay, here, Hudson. Put that down.
Okay, can I go wash my hands?
No, because you're not done.
I'm not.
No, there's masking tape. No masking tape showing everybody. You can do this.
We can do this.
The Morrow family is doing this. It's Labor Day
It
weekend,
looks like
and we are paper mache animals in our house,
Yeah.
making
There we
a
go.
big mess. We will never forget
Can I
this.
wash my hands now?
We will never forget this ever, ever, ever. I should have put some glue on. Go get, wash your hands, get the glue, and then we might squeeze some glue on top.
Okay.
Ever.
You like to get messy, Hudson?
Yeah.
Yep. Hudson likes to get messy, y'all.
My name is Simba.
Never mind. I
Did you say Simba? Okay,
It's
Simba.
in here. So, Hudson, you really like to get messy?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
You like to play in the dirt?
Yep.
You like to jump in puddles?
Yep.
He is telling the truth. So, this is a great family fun project. If you are prepared and you set out newspaper, a plastic tablecloth, or you just on a table that you can wipe down afterwards. Prepare for a mess, everybody. But in the long run, when this dries, it's going to dry very hard and you're going to feel it. Right now, I have clumps of the flour. I have clumps of the flour in here. I'm just rubbing it on the newspaper strip. I need to make sure that my ears are being wrapped with this too. You have ears on yours too. I'm talking about ears on Simba the dog.
Oh.
Oh. Hudson, you don't have no apron on. Uh-oh. That's okay.
Yeah. Take it out.
So what, can you help me name my doggy? We have good conversations while we're doing it. Simba's friend. What
Is
should we?
that Fuzzy?
Let's call him Fuzzy. Yep. That was my other dog that died, y'all.
Hi, Fuzzy.
Aww.
My Fuzzy.
All right, let me show you what I just did.
Look.
This little piece of newspaper was too wide, so I tore it in half because I don't want anything to stick up. I want it to be flat down.
I
You do, wherever there is masking tape, you need to cover it with a strip that has the paper mache book on it. I like to call it, what is paper mache? It's paste, everybody. This is basically paste.
I did it, guys.
Holly, are you coming with the glue? Yes. Remember, you can add glue to it too. You need to do at least 2 to 3 layers, everybody. 2 to 3 layers.
Mommy,
It was some over. Come on over here. I have some in the art studio. I have a little art studio in my house. All right, I'm trying to do as many layers as I can, even on the bottom.
Oh, there he is. He's at the door.
Okay. You doing? Oh, Hudson is doing a good job. He's only 4 years old, y'all, and he is paper mache and unscrew it, and we're just gonna squeeze all over your animal. You can even squeeze it in here. I meant to do that in the beginning, so you can add glue to yours. That helps it to be shiny. Because what does glue do when it's dry? It leaves a shiny coat.
It does?
Yeah. See, art is a part of science. This is liquid and it's going to turn solid, everybody. There you go. There's your science lesson. We have a cross-subject, interdisciplinary subject. We did some math talking about forms. You didn't put the top back on it.
You said unscrew it.
Oh, take that little black thing off. It's brand new.
I need glue.
Okay, everybody. You need 2 or 3 layers. So we talked about math, forms, shapes, and forms
I need glue.
to make 3-dimensional sculpture. We talked about liquids turning into solids. We talked about proportion. A lot of these are math vocabulary words. Please don't fall.
Okay.
He's done. He only lasts for a little bit.
I have.
We have glue, Hudson. Hudson, we have glue right here. We're sharing.
Okay, what do you want me to do?
I knew you weren't gonna go far. Okay, so pour some on my animal. She's gonna give us some. Move your arm, please. Okay, put some in here. That's enough. That's enough.
Oh.
Put some in here. All right, put some on Hudson's. Okay. Now, remember what it's like when you're using glue and it gets dry on your hands? It's the same way. You just wash your hands, but you're getting dirty all over again. It's the same way.
Oh, no. No.
All right. So I just did it backwards. Usually you add the glue first. Miss Morrow forgot. I have not done this project in years, but it's so much fun. All right. Wherever you sit it to dry, this means either one day or two. That's enough.
My name is Fuzzy. And that's
This
Fuzzy.
is Fuzzy. That's Simba. I'm
That's
sorry,
Simba.
y'all. Now remember to turn your animals over, and you want to like pet them. You want to make sure all the newspaper. Hold on, Hudson. Make sure you're quiet when the teacher's talking. Say, shh, mommy. Open your mouth like this. He's so cute. He's in pre-K. So you guys make sure none of the newspaper's sticking up. Make sure it's flat to the form and that there's no wrinkles, guys. Why? Because it's going to dry just like you leave it. So you gotta constantly press and rub and maybe feel down for some lumps in here and bring out the lumps and rub it on top. My daughter's. This is fun. This is what I did back in the 80s and the 90s when I was in school. This is a fun family art project. This is recycled art. I mean, it's really science. It's a liquid and it's gonna turn to a solid. It's gonna dry.
Mine looks like a hawk.
I'll help you with you need more layers. You need 2 to 3 layers. She loves to do nails. Girls, think about doing nails. When you polish your nails, you do maybe a top coat. You do a first coat, second layer, third. I'm telling you, you need layers, everybody. Layers. Everybody say layers. Layers. You did it, Hudson. You said it, honey bun.
Oh, I missed that.
In art, when you mess up, we say good job. Because in art, when you make a mistake, you can turn it into a new creation. All right. I am wrapping the paste around. We need to tear up some more newspaper, guys. We usually do this as a group assignment in class. We need to tear up more newspaper. Here. Tear up more strips.
I'm good.
No, you actually need like 2 or 3 layers. Yeah, you need 2 or 3 layers, Holly. Wait, Hudson, hold on. Wait for mommy. I'm going to help you. Mommy's going to help you. Hold on. We can use this. We can tear it up into several different. So while you guys are doing this and we're doing this together, I'm going to put mine up here. It's soaking wet. It looks like it's looking like this. All right.
That's Simba did that.
That's Simba's friend, Fuzzy.
That's
Simba, come
Simba
here.
did that.
All right, I'm going to help my little boy. He still has some masking tape on his. We need to make sure all these pieces are flats. Very good. You are doing such a good job. No, don't stick your hand in there. That's the dry flour. This is the wet flour. I'm going to wrap this little leg around here. And remember to look for the second part 2 paper mache video, everybody. Because the part 2 is where we paint it. I just realized my video is like an hour long. But we're having fun. We're going to paint it tomorrow after school. When mommy comes from work, we're going to paint. Don't drip it all over the table. When you pick it up, you know, kind of drip it where you are on top of the bowl. Because you don't want it. This stuff dries and messes up the table. Wait for mommy to do it. All right, guys. So I'm getting ready to end the video because I think you... No, don't put that in there. It's too big. It needs to be skinny, tiny strips. See, look. Mommy's making... Look. Skinny, tiny strips. Okay. So, as you can see... No, it's not skinny. It's got to be skinny and tiny. Watch mommy. See how I'm wrapping it? You're learning. Say, I'm learning.
I'm learning.
So I think you guys get the idea. I'm going to stop the video because at this point it's repetitive. What I mean by that is we're doing the same thing over and over. We are tearing the strips. We're sticking it into the flour and water paste or good. And you're wrapping it around your animal. And you need 2 or 3 layers thick.
There we go.
And you let it dry for a day or 2. Stop, 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 stop. Very good. Very good.
It's itching my skin.
All right, with a dry finger, can you stop the video? Thank you, and please subscribe to my channel, Melanie Morrow, Miss Morrow's art videos. Bye, say bye, Edson.
Bye.
I hope you had fun making your paper mache animals.